Who knows, I might forget my man, no.
Yeah, just in case.
There you
I like
go.
that. All right, so let's
I
make
broke a
that.
string.
I think we officially have the skeleton of the song all laid out. It's verse 1, verse 2, chorus. Verse 3, verse 4, chorus. Solo verse, which is steel. So,
And then you go into the bridge after that? Or what happens before the bridge?
yep, and then we'll go into the bridge. Can we just hear how that sounds? That's the only mystery right there is solo verse, steel guitar verse into bridge. I think it's gonna work. If it does, there's the song. And I love that. It's great, Ernie. Awesome melody. Instrumental verse into bridge. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're stuck with a beast in the backseat, and it's wrenching your mind, and it's wrenching your mind. Time can change you, people arrange you, and words cannot keep you down. Are you doing da 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 da, or are you doing da 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 da?
I think the
You're doing. You're anticipating it all the time. So it's da 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 da. That's good. I like that. All right, we'll stick with that. 2, 3 again. Da 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 da. Can we slow to the end? Probably not.
No, it's fine. There's no need to retard because it's the whole thing is slow enough.
Yeah, right, you don't have to slow it down. I wonder if that's the reason why people retard if it's already a fast song. They like to slow it down.
Well, they do it for effect. But yeah, I think it's more common in something a little quicker.
That's cool. All right, that's awesome. Nice, I like it.
What's the song that we speed up in? I have notes.
Yeah, you know, I started listening to that and I'm like, I like the idea of speeding up in a song, but just after I kept hearing it, I'm like, I'm not feeling that. We go right into a speed up zone. It's like, whoa, Miss Hazelwood.
It's Sometimes you gotta give it a day or two.
I know, and then it's like, whoa, what is this? What are we doing? Caught It From Love.
You wanna do that next?
Yep. So that one you might have the chords, Ernie.
Yep, I have this.
And Jim came up with a great little intro, very classically.
Yeah, if I could remember it.
So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I sing. So it just starts with C. E. Doctor says, wait, we'll start from the top. You wrote that part. You already forgot.
Yeah, I know.
That's how it is, huh? 1, 2, wait, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Doctor said, sit and open your eyes. Look to the left and look to the right. How did you get you? I caught it from love. The doctor said, wait, seen it before. Rattles a man right down to the core. How did you get you? Caught it from love. How did you get you? Well, out of the rain. How did you get you? Out of the rain. How did you get you? Nobody knows, but I caught it from love. Started to grow, it's getting all red. Showing his teeth and it's hurting my head. How did I get you? I caught it from love. I gave it to him, gave it to her. She gave it to her, she gave it to him. Now I'm protected. Caught it from love. Chris. Guitar solo. Back choices long. They're real quiet. The doctor said, sit, wait here a while. I'll get the nurse, she's got a great smile. How did she get you? I got it from love. How did you get you? Out of the rain. How did you get you? Out of the rain. How did you get you? Well, nobody knows, but I got it from love. I got it from love. Got it from love. Last one. I got it from love. So stop on the from.
Okay.
On the fourth.
Yep, I see the little ellipses.
Got it from love. Second time.
I got it from love. I got it from love. I got it from love.
What is that for? Or is it
I don't know.
I gotta get lost in
Because it ends on the fourth one.
I got it from love. First.
I got it from love. I got it from love. I got it from love.
Harmony, yeah. So the intonation, obviously, when everyone's singing unison, to your point, we all have to be on. So what I'm singing is, I caught it from love. So it's very, the love is just short.
I got it from love.
Instead of love,
Right.
there's no,
Okay.
so. I I caught it from love. I caught it from love. Two more. I caught it from love. I caught it from love. And Steve's up. No,
He gets the fifth.
he gets the fifth. He pleads the fifth.
Yeah.
So yeah, mandolin works on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's two solos there, says Chip. So you're mandolin on Caught It From Love. And you are Amanda. It's funny, in the bluegrass world, my business partner plays mandolin in the bluegrass band.
Uh-huh.
And he said, in that world, in the bluegrass world, you don't call it mandolin. That's like the official Italian name of
Oh,
it.
really?
He
What
said,
is it?
We all call it mando. You play mando. We're having an outdoor, fire pit party. Why don't you bring your mando? I'll bring my guitar. That's what they said. So if you say, bring your mandolin, it sounds like he's probably not a good mandolin player.
And if you search on Google for mandolin, you're gonna get the culinary slicer.
Oh,
More
really?
often than not, because it's the mandolin.
Is it really?
Yeah, or you might get some Star Wars stuff because it's the Mandalorian.
Mando, right.
Oh, right.
Which is a good
funny?
series, by the way. If you haven't.
Oh my gosh, I love that. When is season 3 coming out?
I don't know. I just binge watched all of Mandalorian that was out, so.
I couldn't believe it was only like 25-minute episodes, and they did that deliberately to make them short, little, excitable things. And it is high energy, high action. It
What
is
is
well done. It's like a Spielberg film in 20 minutes. These little.
Where do you find it?
All
The
different-
Mandalorian.
They're all
Yeah.
different directors.
Right.
So
That's
I
what
think
gives it.
that's why they're all
Oh,
mini
but-
movies.
Sure.
So that's pretty cool.
Where do you find them?
Disney Plus.
Oh, I don't have it.
Yeah, Disney. Yeah, and I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. Someone said, "Oh, you gotta see it." I'm like, all right. First episode was like they're all like 25 minutes, and I was like, what? It's just this adventure, and there's a cliffhanger at every one, just like in the 1950s, I guess. All those Sky King and all those movies and the TV shows where it's like, will he return later? It's done very much like a weekly, fun little adventure.
And the thing about it is, the Mandalorian, he has a mask on for pretty much the entirety of most of the episodes.
Yeah.
So you hear his voice. So a lot of the acting is just done by the tone of his voice. You don't
Wow.
use facial expressions. It's like talking to a stormtrooper for.
Yes.
And he's the main guy.
Really?
So he's like, we gotta get the baby. We need to protect him. And then even his silence is kind of eerie. Like people are shooting at him, he's quiet, and you're like, what's he thinking? It just makes him mysterious. Only one time in the entire season is he in like a room inside of a hut in some planet, and he takes off his mask and you see his face. You actually see the actor for the first time. It's like the 4th episode or something, 5th episode.
At the dam. Oh yeah.
He's with that woman's house and he's like washing.
It
She's
was a
out in the
robot.
yard.
The robot is the first time you see his face.
Right.
He's like,
right.
oh, I'm a robot. It doesn't matter.
That's right. That was clever too. Yeah. He can't. There's a code where Mandalorians, these race of people, they're humans and not. It is a race. It's a code of ethics. They're there to protect people, and they cannot remove their mask in front of any human. But in one episode, there's a robot, and he's like, "Well, I'm a robot. I'm not human." So he takes it off, so you're able to see it. It's good.
Like you, I was never a big Star Wars fan, but I always knew that like Star Wars people just talk Star Wars, and I mean,
Right.
doing it for like 5 minutes.
I know. I'm not
If
even.
you're an outsider, you're like, what are they talking about?
What are they talking about? All right, so whittle down to nothing. Caught It From Love. The usual way. That definitely you're on mandolin on that one. We gotta get you on violin on a few of these.
Oh, yeah, I'm having chords on
Oh, you don't have it on that?
this. G, E minor,
G,
You don't have it on
minor,
there?
C, D,
G.
G.
You know, I think we got one with that. The usual way with chords. You know what? We don't have it on there because I didn't do it. Yeah, I didn't add it.
The chorus is E and D,
Yep.
U, D, U, D, and then it's
And the bridge is C
Oh, I don't know.
major, C major, back and forth. Those times you're stuck in a corner. Those times you've done stay. Yep, so it's G, E minor, C, D, G. Just the most standard
Yeah.
progression ever. Alright, from the top.
Alright. What was the intro? Did you have one?
Nope, I think we just do a 1, 2, 3, 4. Just stay on G. Where you blink at my sun, where you always walk fast and slow, the usual way. Yeah, so the mistake there is that chorus after the solo. See where it says the usual way, the bold text?
Okay.
That comes out because we do a verse with Chris Taylor on guitar, and then we do a chorus with Jim playing over the chorus. And then it goes right into the way you serve the dying, so that's out. So the usual way sung chorus is out. And that's that.
That's a sixth usual way from the top, or from the bottom rather, the bold.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, exactly. Right below guitar solo verse, Chris T. Yeah, because then we'll go into the chorus with Jim playing steel.
Way you serve the dying.
This is solo chorus Chris A, which is really steel's Jim. And right now, so you don't really finish it strong. So if you're doing,
Alright.
you see where we are, where are we, right here?
You're over here.
Yeah, so you're not finishing it super strong, it's
Okay.
starting to fade. So
Right.
you're
Oh,
strong here,
Coming to the soft lead, right?
totally strong there. Steel solo. Oh, I'm sorry. Play the wrong chorus. And then let it like shoot. And then just let it ring. And I might even continue this. Where you sit, yeah, you know, that might even be better. So after the solo, I might just keep hanging on the G quietly. Kind of like you're building it up in the chorus. You're soloing over the chorus right here. And then finish soft. Where you serve the dying, when you say everything's alright. And then now another level of quiet. When you close your eyes, Joanne, even when you pull the brake, it's last line is slower. Yeah, I think that's that.
We've never had drums. We get some effects from that too.
Yeah, wait till he jumps in. He'll add the feel in there.
Mm.
So that's good. I feel like that thing is done.
All right. Cool.
My Halo. So I don't know. Maybe Violet. It's kind of a mandolin-y thing, but who knows? Oh, we're doing it faster. Ready? You're right.
Well, that's right.
2, 1, 2, 3.
to figure out
Good
a part.
form.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I wish I could find my MIDI files on this because my orchestration, I did spend a little bit of time with orchestrating this.
Oh yeah, you did. I know. I remember that. But that wouldn't help you though.
I know it wouldn't help, but it's just structure.
Structure, it helps with structure. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a lot. Would you take the files and like compose all each part, or just let that convert itself to a digital MIDI?
I haven't found a good way to isolate audio that well yet. So yeah, it's just mouse and
Mouses
Mouse
and
and
mouse and
keyboard.
clicking. 100 Reasons we'll wait on because that's more. Well, we could. That was mandolin.
That one I don't have a chart to. You have to tell me that one.
Yeah. Oh my back.
it's at the restroom.
Yeah.
You missed the bass.
I know, huh?
Oh, it's just so.
He feels bad. He's like,
I'm sure. But I can't imagine how much nicer it must sound when you have everybody.
Oh. You don't know, it really is. The drum, he's just like with brushes. He's just like,
Right.
and it's right in there. And then Chris adding some guitar parts, and then Steve and I harmonizing with the bass.
Right.
Just the four of us are great.
Yes.
Then add you two, and it's going to be
Oh,
great.
awesome.
I can't wait. I really
Yeah.
can't.
We're gonna probably after Christmas, I guess. Huh? Yeah, because this is.
Yeah, you know what I did?
I got one more with you next Monday, I think, and that's it, right?
Yeah, we got this Saturday and then Monday. You can't do
Yeah.
Saturday, so you can do Monday. And I think Mark can't do Monday, but everyone will be here,
Good.
other than the drummer.
And that's Keith.
That's Ernie.
Right.
Ernie Lau, L-A-U.
Where's he come down from?
He's from Pawtucket, I think.
Oh, huh?
So really, you, me,
I grew up in
Steve,
Kentucky.
and Ernie are all, and actually Chris is in Pawtucket too.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like all of us are in Rhode Island. And when I put the ad out, this was in April. We got together in April or May. And, I mean, Ernie just like joined, but it was like, one guy, the first guy to respond was the guy who plays dobro. I remember his email. He goes, I can bring a dobro to the party. And I play a little banjo and mandolin. And, I'm like, wow. Wow, all right. Because it was just Steve and I, acoustic guitar, bass.
Oh, huh?
We're like, okay, then maybe we just need a drummer, or maybe we just do it as a trio. Well, then I started thinking, no, I just love rhythms and beats. I don't want to just stick to just country music all the time.
Of course.
I want to spread a little.
Yes.
So Mark answered the ad. He showed up, and it was. Did he come the first time with Chris? He did. He played with Steve and I think. No, he came, and then Chris answered an ad for. I was looking for a vibey.
A what?
Vibey, like a vibe. I just made up the word. Vintage, vibey guitar. Swampy guitar kind of. And he got it right away. He knew exactly what I meant.
Oh.
So I got about 5 guys that all played Gretsch. They all wanted to join.
Wow.
One guy ended up being like a real jerk. He was
Oh.
emailing me. You didn't get back to me. I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
boy.
I got like all these people answer me. Sorry, I was going to get back to you. And then he starts posting on Craigslist about that guy who's starting that Americana band. He was just bad mouthing me. I'm like,
Oh, I think I saw something about that. That was you involving you, huh?
Yeah, he's after me.
Oh God, you don't
Because
know who you're gonna run into when you do
Because you know
that
what I
stuff.
did? I'm looking for someone who's into like soul music, like Bill Withers.
Yeah.
The old, ain't no
I know.
sunshine, which is very, very cool acoustic. Which is not country music, but it's got a beat.
Yes.
So I'm looking for a drummer that was into like the soul of that, but also Americana. And he went after me. This guy was like, "Oh yeah, he's trying to mix Americana with soul. What's next? Beef teriyaki with meatballs." I mean, he was just like trying to insult me. He could not get out of his own head. So I emailed him back. I says, "Dude, I know that's you. I'm just leave me alone. I'm just posting.
Right.
It's very simple. You can't make soul music. Soul isn't Americana. Soul is Aretha Franklin and Stevie Wonder. I said, soul is also the band. It's also, I mean, it's Levon Helm. It's like all these 60s bands that added some soul music to their stuff, It's acoustic drumming, but there may be a piano player who's playing funky. It's not a rock band, but it's like acoustic-y, funky soul. And he didn't get the vibe. So I'm like, so my last email to him was, I'm so glad you posted that stuff because you would have wasted my time if you came with us.
Right.
And he went, then he put something else up. So anyway, that was him. So
It's tricky though, because when I answered your ad, I recall it saying soulful, and that could go either way. That could go religious, or that could go funk soul.
yeah,
And I realized
right.
that too. I'm like, these guys aren't really playing gospel
Yeah,
music.
gospel
although
music,
They did
yeah.
ask me to play it for that one time.
What were you thinking? Were you thinking it was more gospel-y or more
I was thinking it was just a
heartfelt?
grungy garage band feel.
Yeah, I forget what I said. I also said I was looking for a drummer. I don't even care if you're just a regular kit drummer or electronic, like even a DJ. I think I said I'm open to anything, just someone that's
Yep.
rhythmical.
Because I was with my crap set, rock, funk, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You tried to steer me towards quieter stuff, which would make more sense for Sundays.
But it's hard to do, it's hard to play an electronic kit quietly. Because the dynamics of it, if he's sitting there, he can just grab a shaker and he's like, and then he can just put it down and, lay into it for the beat for a chorus and then back to a shaker and brushes on the snare,
Yeah, but I have
Electronic
lots
is-
of shakers on the pads too.
Do you?
They're big. It's any sound you want.
There may be a day where you bring that.
Yeah, it's just, and I still have the other kit too. I rarely play.
The acoustic kit, yeah. Yeah, so he joined us, and it was a fun little, we were only together for 3 months, I think. Maybe 4 months.
I think it was a fall time to February. February being.
Yeah, it was the fall of 2019. Yeah, that was the first band getting together.
19.
Yeah, 2019, and then Steve
You've
was
been at this a while.
trying to find the right people. So it was
Wow.
but I didn't have a direction. It was I just wanted to write music, but that's not fair for everyone. They don't know. Well, what are you going for? I'm like, I don't know, until I realized, you know what? Forget this. I love the heartfelt, kind of poetry. Lyrics. I love harmony, vocal harmony, like we were talking about.
Right.
I love the whole, not so Bob Dylan-esque, but kind of Neil Young-y thing. But I also like to expand. But I love those traditional instruments, the mandolins,
Oh, yeah.
pedal steel, violin, all of that stuff. And I love an old telly, just doing some twangy Bakersfield sound. But I'm like, you know what, I told Steve, I said, I think it's more of an Americana thing. And then I started looking up Sean Colvin and all these other, yeah, all these singer-songwriters are all in that vein, and they don't just play acoustic country. I left my daughter,
Right.
It's not twangy like that. It's all very modern songwriting, but it's just got these organic, natural instruments with good vocals. And there's a drummer, but the drummer may just have a mallet, and he's hitting the floor tom. He's just boom, tsh, boom, tsh, and the fiddles are coming in, and it's that's a funky beat. But it's not a rock. It's not Led Zeppelin. It's just So that's where I went. So that's after we had broken up because it was the pandemic, and the bass player at the time was not Steve. Steve was playing guitar. He said, "Guys, I'm out. We're taking a big break. This is pandemic."
Right.
Which I
That's
agree with.
understandable. I mean,
Totally understandable.
Of course.
I quit my job during the pandemic
Did you really?
because I'm we're unvaccinated, I don't have to go in, I work from home, but
Right.
still, like, why work if there's
Right.
no ending of inside